Hello everyone, welcome to our project demonstration. We have worked on ring signatures. Individual members' contribution is on your screen. Giving you an overview of our project, we'll be talking about what are ring signatures, we'll be talking about their real life application, and problem identification. So, the first question that we need to answer is what are ring signatures? Ring signatures are considered to be a type of digital signature scheme. A group signature scheme enables a user to sign a message for the group without revealing their identity within the group. Now, let's talk about how ring signatures actually work. Ring signatures consist of multiple members that form a ring or a group. The sender of the message uses their private key along with the public key of some members of the group and generates the final public key and sends the message using that. Now, the benefit of doing this is that the identity of the member sending the message is never revealed. Now, to do this effectively, there are there are multiple public key cryptography systems that can be used, such as RSA cryptography, advanced encryption standard, elliptic curve cryptography, and digital signature algorithm. Now, talking about the advantages of ring signatures, first and foremost, it provides privacy. Using ring signatures, privacy of the user is upheld. The identity of the signer is hidden, and it is impossible to trace the origin of the signature. It also provides the facility of decentralization. It means that it does not require a central authority or a trusted third party to verify the signatures. And it also provides unlinkability. Ring signatures ensure that a signature cannot be linked to a particular person or account. Now, let me explain you more about ring signatures using an example. Let's say Alice wants to send a message to Bob. Now, Alice will first create a signed signatures. The signed signature consists of the public keys. The signed signature will use public keys of some members of the group, and it will then generate a ring signature. The actual signer, that is Alice in our case, uses her private key and the public key of different members from the group. A benefit of using this feature is that even those members whose public key is being used are not aware that their public key is actually being used by Alice to generate the ring signature. The other members can be thought of as decoys to avoid tracing of the actual sender of the key. Once the once using the private key of Alice and the public key of other decoy members, a final output is generated, and that message is sent to Bob. Now, Bob will be able to read the message, but they will never know the identity of the sender. Now, the origin of the transaction that will not be revealed to the receiver, which in our case is Bob. Right now, as you can see, as Bob receives a decoyed version of the message, the ring signature will make sure that the origin of the transaction is never known to Bob. Now, coming to problem identification, using the features, like understanding the features that ring signatures provides to everyone, we thought that designing a voting system using ring signatures would be a great project for this course. So, why a voting system? The system allows the users to vote anonymously and allows only the registered users to vote. This will ensure security and privacy of users, which is instrumental to a voting system. Now, we'll see about this in more detail. We have developed an online platform that provides secure and confidential voting experience. The voters' anonymity and their votes are kept confidential. Like, you'll be able to see the number of vote a candidate gets, but you'll never be able to trace each voter to that candidate. Along with these features, we have included user registration, logging functionalities, and a result page that showcases the result of that election. Now, what is the need for secure and confidential voting systems? The first and foremost part that is important in any election is safeguarding the voters' confidentiality and Anonymity. It also maintains electoral integrity, and a secure voting system is indispensable to prevent electoral fraud or manipulation of the results, which is a major concern. It also boosts voters' confidence and trust. Like by designing this secure and confidential voting experience, we are guaranteeing the voters that their vote will be accurately tallied and their identity will never be revealed. Now, talking about the user registration and login on our website, it is very simple to register for the voting system project. The user will be navigating through the register page on our website. On the registration page, they'll have to input their personal information that includes their name, email address, and password. And upon successful registration, users can log into their voting system and they can cast their votes for the different positions that are open. Now, the voting process. The voters can cast their vote for available positions by selecting their preferred candidate on the ballot page. Once the user has chosen their candidate, the system will then generate a unique ring signature for the vote. The ring signature is a type of digital signature that allows the user's vote to be encrypted and remain anonymous. Tracing back the voter's identity would be something that will be protected using the ring signature. This technique involves mixing the user's vote with the public keys of other registered users to form a ring signature, as we have discussed earlier. Now, the result page finally shows the amount of votes that a certain candidate has received, and this is completely anonymous. Like only the number of votes is visible, and in no way can a person trace the votes to the voters. Now, key features. Talking about the key features of our project, uh, first and foremost important aspect of our project is that it uses ring signatures for encryption and secrecy. The platform offers user registration, login, and a results page that exhibits precise and confidential election outcomes. Now the voter can access the result of the election immediately, and they can basically have a live tally of how what candidate is achieving what number of votes. These are the group members. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the homepage of our online voting system. As you can see on the top right taskbar, there are two options of login and register. Let me register as a new user. I'll just quickly enter my registering details. After signing up, it shows that I have successfully been registered to it. Now let me log into my account using the details I had signed up. So once I log in, this is the dashboard page of the voting system. Now let's see what the current result stands at. So when I press on this, I can see that John Doe has 2 votes and Jeff Bezos has 1 vote. Both of them are standing for the position of president. Now, let's see what the votes so far look like. So, as we've used ring signature for our project, this is how the ring signature looks like, and it is impossible to trace the origin of the vote. Now, let me cast my vote for the position of president. Now, as you know, it shows that available candidates for president are John Doe and Jeff Bezos. Let me see the details of John Doe. So, these are some details of John Doe. And now, let me cast my vote to John. Okay, so I've successfully cast my vote for John. Now let's again check what the results are like now. So as you might have remembered, John Doe initially had 2 votes. Now it clearly shows that John has 3 votes and Jeff Bezos has 1 vote. Now if we go back and check, there'll be an addition to the ring signature as well. Like a fourth ring signature has been added, and it is impossible to trace that the user. It is impossible to trace which user has given the vote. Talking about additional features of the website, on the taskbar on the right, you can see that there's an option to edit profile. Like I can edit my username, I can edit the email address and update my profile. If at one point in time, if I want to change my password, even that is possible. Like I can give my old password and provide new password and confirm that. And once I press on update, my password for the account will be changed. And once I press on logout, I'll be logged out and be back to the homepage of the voting system.